Hey, welcome back to another Modern Day Wise Woman episode. Today we are talking about how to stop being a drama queen. And if you're watching this video, it likely means that either you yourself have been labeled a drama queen or you have someone that's important to you in your life that is a drama queen. Let me say this. I am one of those people that has been labeled a drama queen. My entire life, I had people telling me things like, oh my gosh, you're such an alarmist, or you're overreacting, or you need to calm down. Does any of that sound familiar? Any of it at all? Yeah, it totally does, doesn't it? Where do I begin with this? This is a subject matter that is near and dear to my heart. So when the request came in for it, I was jumping up and down. So without further ado, let's get into the important things that you need to know and look at so that you can stop being a drama queen. The very first thing that you need to know is that there is no such thing as a drama queen. When somebody's telling you that you're a drama queen, basically what they're saying to you is, look, I don't see things the way that you see them. Your reaction seems way bigger than the reaction that I would have, and I'm just totally uncomfortable with your reaction. But instead, because people don't have the training or they haven't, gone through any programs like the ones that I do that really help people to develop themselves personally, they basically blame you for the way they feel about the way you feel. Okay. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's really all that's happening. And from the flip side, if you're somebody that is interacting with somebody that you think is a drama queen, all that's happening is that person is having a reaction that you don't agree with and that you're not comfortable with. Be responsible for your own feelings. Understand that the way that you feel is connected to what you are experiencing. And everybody's experience is unique. But if you can agree that each experience is valid, just as it is, then there's no longer this need to haggle with or make sure that it matches exactly. And there's absolutely no need to label somebody or change the way somebody is reacting or responding. Next, it's really important that you validate your own feelings. This is where most of us get into trouble, and this is where a lot of the quote-unquote drama comes from. It's because people are haggling over who is right, or whose experience is right, whose reaction is right. And when you validate yourself and you no longer need people to do that for you, you're just chilling. You're just fine. You will notice that the way that you feel in your body, the sensations that you feel in your body, your entire vibration just balances itself out. And you will come to find inner peace again on your own rather than waiting for someone to give it to you. Or if you're the person on the receiving end of the drama, you will find peace whether that person is reacting crazily or insanely or whatever other label you would call it. You don't have to be triggered by it, and you don't have to change it either. That's the real power of doing all of this. From a universal perspective, the life lesson that is always meant to be learned whenever there is drama involved is self-love and self-acceptance. The only reason that the drama is allowed to bubble up and there is a disconnect between the way one person sees the situation and the other person sees the situation is because people are not validating themselves. The people in the dynamic are not honoring themselves. If they were, they wouldn't need that honoring and that validation from the other person. They would give it to themselves, and then whatever way the other person in the dynamic is being is simply the way that they would be being. And I am not saying that this means that you would never fight or that you would never argue or that you would never have conflict, because you absolutely will. Arguing, conflict, all of that is a part of spiritual development, growth, and it is a part of partnerships and relationships, and there is no getting around that or escaping it. But instead of calling it drama, instead of saying that somebody is overreacting and almost making the way that they feel wrong, you would simply say, we don't agree. I don't see what you're reacting to, or I don't like your reaction. I'm uncomfortable with it, which is a completely different vibration than you're a drama queen. Stop overreacting. You need to relax. As always, it has been such a pleasure being with you all today, and this is one of my favorite topics, so I just had a ton of fun, and I hope you did as well. My intention for you is that you walk away from this video feeling really good about yourself, looking back on all of those experiences where someone said that you were dramatic or that you needed to calm down or that you were overreacting, and understanding that the way that you were reacting was very much proportionate to the way that you were feeling. It was not a mistake, it was not wrong, and there are no accidents. And then you can take a look at what was happening for you that had you feel the way that you felt so that you reacted the way that you reacted. That's all you got to do. Follow the breadcrumbs. Follow the breadcrumbs. And if you're the person on the other end, there's a huge opportunity for you to work on some spiritual practices around releasing your expectations, letting go of judgments, and also just really practicing compassion. You guys, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It makes sure that you get my videos delivered to your inbox the moment that they're published. And also, if you want to book a consultation with me or if you want to sign up for programs, all the information is down in the description box below. And last but not least, you guys, have yourself an amazing week. Mwah.